What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois welcomes a potential clash with Dillian, the body snatcher, Whyte, and wants a world title shot in 2020. Wow. Okay, the sleeping giant, that's what I call him. He says Dubois is confident he will have his hands on this weekend and has bigger targets in mind for next year. He said, well, it's all down to my next couple of performances, but my management team is talking about the end of the year. So which is for the world title shot. So I'm expecting to be there at the end of next year. If not for the world title, then definitely a number one contender. Okay. Now we know who the number one contender is, and that's Dillian Whyte. And that's why Dillian Whyte is the target for Daniel Dubois. Remember something about Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is a young, hungry fighter. He's mild-mannered. He's quiet. He's humble. He doesn't talk trash. If you hear him in interviews, if they ask him a question, he's kind of timid because he thinks before he wants to say anything because, that's what a lot of people do. He's very careful and selective with his words, but a guy like that, a person that is very selective, when they do say something and they do speak, it does make you listen. Nothing makes you listen more than a guy that hardly ever speaks. And that's Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois has knocked out most of his opponents by round 1 or 2. Okay, he's got him out of there. He's a strong fighter. According to Frank Warren, his promoter, those guys can't handle their punching power. The thing is, will Dillian Whyte want to fight like that? You know what I mean? He's fought his way to a certain level and then got that level taken from him and then got that level back again. You know what I mean? So he looked like he took two steps forward and stepped up two steps back, stepped up 2 steps forward, and it looked like the steps got a little longer for him. So, would he like to go down in competition to fight someone like Daniel Dubois that really doesn't have anything to offer him right now besides a name? But who is Daniel Dubois besides Nathan Garman actually beat? Okay, he's still at a level that he wants to make a name of himself. I think Daniel Dubois, it's courageous for him calling him out, and I don't discredit him, and I don't think that it's one of those situations where Daniel Dubois is not serious. I think he's very serious. I think Daniel Dubois, again, is a hungry fighter that wants to fight those top guys because, when you start knocking people out again and again and again, if you have any type of integrity, if you're worried about legacy, if you want to be the best, you want to fight the best. You want to fight those top guys. If I'm Team Dubois, I would go after someone like Joe Joyce, someone like that, someone to that magnitude, then maybe you can get a Chisora or, Povetkin or somebody like that, a David Price. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can coach your resume to make you or to fight someone with a name to get you to a level of recognition. Right now, he's a prospect, so he needs to get a lot farther past that to be fighting guys like Dillian Whyte, because Dillian Whyte, those guys have earned their keep. Those guys have been, have fought all these top guys to be where they're at. Dubois is trying to get that shot. So it is clever calling out these particular guys. I'm all for it because I know Daniel Dubois, again, he's not a trash talker. He's a guy that wants to fight the best. Why not? But the thing is, will he get those type of fights right now in his career? Based on his resume, based on the things that he's done in the sport, and I hate to be a pessimist about it, but I'm just thinking of it like a realist. He has to fight one of those guys, someone else first. Dillian Whyte is a big jump, I feel. But who's to say? If the fight gets made, I would love to see it. You know what I mean? Because I want to see what that young, hungry fighter does against someone that's seasoned, right? Or supposedly seasoned. You know what I mean? Because Dillian Whyte, he says a lot. He boasts a lot in saying, I haven't really been in this game long. So, one might learn from the other. But it's nothing like styles because styles make fights. So, I would love to see these guys fight. Why not? You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.